So this is new. I haven't done YouTube Live in a while. I don't know if anybody's going to show up. I don't know if it's going to work properly. I don't even know how notifications work on YouTube. Like when you're live on Instagram or Facebook, people are always scrolling and they'll see like, oh, so-and-so's live. So we'll see how this goes. But anyway, I'm going to give it a try and see what happens. For now, I'm having a drink, an Aperol Spritz. And I guess some people can see that it's live. I think you just have to know, right? You have to know that it's gonna happen. I think in the past when I've done YouTube Lives, I set an event and then people could go to that link. But anyway, I don't know. The whole point of this, hey Ken, the whole point of this is because I don't do enough on YouTube, so I thought I would try to start doing more live events on here. Oh, hey, Andrew. And because, the reason I want to do this is because I know there are some people who don't use Facebook, don't use Instagram, and they only see stuff on YouTube. So that's why I want to start doing more stuff here. So I'm in a hotel, like a lodge. You can see there's a fire, look at that. I'm in a lodge, and I'll tell you where I am in a few minutes. But there's live music, which I wasn't expecting, so I don't know if it'll get too loud with that. Hopefully not, because I don't really know where else to go. I'm having an Aperol Spritz, so cheers. It's kind of a tipsy Saturday, maybe. With a glass straw. So, when I was teasing this, oh, hi, Mary Beth. Glad you're okay. In Florida. Michael's here. Hi, Michael. Yeah, when I was teasing this, I said that this weekend I'm doing something that I said I would never do again. Oh, my wife is here. Hi, Christina. And I was like, oh, what am I going to do? Why am I going to be doing it? So I'll tell you why I'm doing it later. Hi, Sherry. It's good now, but they were pretty loud a few minutes ago. Really good singer, though. All right, so hi, Jack. Happy anniversary of our drink a year ago at the Mosquito. All right, so where I am, I mean, you can see there's a fireplace. Oh, there's lots of wood. It's a lodge. Oh, there's a crucifix. Look at that. Seely's here. Hi. Lots of chairs, big plush leather chairs. There's another fireplace over there. That's where the band is. It's like a 4-piece band, and it's really nice. I don't really see anything that can give away where I am. I thought maybe I would see something. There's some mountains outside. I have the windows open in my room, and I can smell fireplaces. It might be this fireplace. Maybe. It's hard to drink out of a straw when you're looking at a camera. All right, so where I am is I'm in Germany, and what I'm doing is I'm going to see the Oberammergau Passion play again. This is my 5th time here, and I said I would never do it again. Hi, Mom. So the Oberammergau Passion play, I'm assuming most of you know what it is. It's a passion play that happens in Oberammergau, Germany, once every 10 years. And it's to give thanks to the village being spared by the plague in the 17th century. They said, it's kind of funny. There was this guy during the plague, it was going through Germany, people were dying everywhere. And this town, Oberammergau, completely locked down, nobody in or out. But there was this guy that lived in Oberammergau, and he knew his way through the mountains. He was outside of Oberammergau, and he was outside of town, but he's like, I want to go home. So he went through the mountains, so didn't use any main roads, and he arrived in Oberammergau. Turns out he had the plague. It's kind of funny though, in the program for Oberammergau, they still list his name as the guy that brought the plague into Oberammergau 400 years ago. So they're still shaming this guy by name 400 years later. Anyway, so they said that if the town is spared of the plague, they don't have a massive outbreak, then they will do a passion play every 10 years. And so they've been doing that every 10 years since then. And so I had several groups lined up for 2020. That was when it was supposed to happen. It got pushed back because of the pandemic. But my relationship with Oberammergau started then because I had booked about 100 tickets for different groups, and there were no refunds. I had to pay up front. So I had all this money in Oberammergau for 2 years, and it was just, I don't know, it was just sitting there. And then once they rescheduled, not everybody wanted to go. Some people were still afraid to travel because, you know, the pandemic wasn't completely over at the time. And so it was a headache. And there's parts of Oberammergau that I have no control over, like some of the things, because it's all part of the Passion Play Committee. And so I had 4 groups, and they were all great, wonderful experience. But just from my side of things, I was done with Oberammergau. So I was like, I'm never doing this again. In 10 years, when it happens again, maybe I'll go once. I don't know. Yeah, so then the other day I was sitting at home, and a friend of mine said, hey, Mountain, I want to go to the Passion Play. And I was like, all right, so I'm here. So I'm doing the Passion Play one last time because tomorrow is the very last day of the performance until, I guess, 2030. I think they're going to move back to the 0 years. So 2030. So I'll get to see it one last time. And it's kind of exciting because it's the final night. So I've heard that after the performance, all the guy actors, they cut their hair and they shave because they're not allowed to do that for a year. Once they get the part, which is usually about a year out, they can't cut their hair, they can't shave. And so, you know, there's a big party right after the play tomorrow night where they cut their hair. I'm not going to that unless they're like, hey, who's the crazy guy that's done 5 Oberammergau visits this year? You want to come watch us cut our hair? Anyway, so my friend said he wanted to come, and I was like, all right, I'll do that. So I booked the tickets, this very last minute. It was just a couple days ago. And so this morning I woke up, and I got up at 6. I got on a bus to the train station, took the train to the airport. At the airport, I flew to Munich. At the Munich airport, at Starbucks. And then I got on the metro, took that to the main train station in Munich, took a train to Murnau, which is deep in Bavaria, and then switched to a bus because a train derailed right before the Oberammergau Passion Play started, which is bad timing for them. So I switched to a bus, and the bus doesn't come all the way to the town I'm in. I don't know what town I'm in. I don't know what it's called. So then I got off the bus, then I took a car. A guy picked me up at the bus stop. It's like a bus stop in the middle of nowhere. I got off the bus. There was nothing around me, and there was just a car across the street. And he looked at me and pointed like, you? And I was like, I guess. And I got in his car and he drove me here. So, just gonna fix the fire. It's a real fire. Now's an excuse to drink. Look at that. Live music, live fire, Aperol Spritz, and tomorrow a Passion Play. Anyway, so that's all that's really my only update for you. I just wanted to explain that I'm going to Oberammergau again. Yeah, Gloria, you did guess it. So good job. I'm excited. Like the first time I saw the play, I talked about this. I did not like it because it's. I guess I didn't know what to expect. I knew it was going to be in German. Oh, Honey Joe's here. Hi, Honey Joe. I knew it was going to be in German. I knew it was going to be long, but in my head, I didn't put together it's going to be 6 hours of German passion. And also, I wasn't prepared in that they told us it was going to be really cold, to dress warm, and the shops even sell blankets. And so we all dressed warm, and then we got there, and it was so hot, and we're just in these tiny little wooden seats for 3 hours for the first act, sweating, listening to somebody yell at us in German, and anyway, it wasn't the best. And then the second time I went, I also didn't enjoy it that much. I actually left after the first act. The third time I went, I knew what to expect. I knew how to dress, and I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. So it took 3 times. So I'm excited to see it again. I already know like what's going to happen. I mean, of course we know the story, but like the music and how they set up, and I even know like which guy is going to pick up the chair from the Last Supper, and which guy is going to grab the table, and I know how they're going to let the pigeons out. There's pigeons, live pigeons. There's pigeons, and there's camels and horses and goats. It's fun. And then there's like hundreds of people part of the performance. But I think tomorrow will be exciting because I'm sure that all the performers are ready to be done. They do it 5 times a week. They started at the end of May, so 5 times a week for the last several months. So they're probably ready to get back to normal. I talked to some Germans on the train, and they were all dressed up for Oktoberfest. The last day of Oktoberfest is October 3rd, so I'll be in Munich for that. I have no idea how to do Oktoberfest, but they were dressed up for Oktoberfest. They had all the clothes on, and they asked me where I was going, and I said I was coming here, and they're like, "Oh, Germans hate that place." I don't know why. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it's just this group of Germans, but they're like, "Yeah, we don't like Oberammergau." I don't know. Gloria's going to a wedding. Very good, Gloria. I hope I enjoy the grand finale. I'm sure it'll be fun. It's very cold here. When I got off the plane, it was warm in Rome. When I got off the plane here in Munich, and I went outside, I was only wearing a short sleeve shirt, and everybody's bundled up with scarves and coats and toboggans, so I looked crazy. Yeah, it's very cold, but it's nice. I'm ready for a little chilly. So I guess that's it. Unless anybody has any questions, I'll post more about this later tomorrow. Let you know how it goes. But I just wanted to do something live on YouTube, so I did. Now I'm gonna go eat. There's a restaurant here, and it looks really good, so we'll see. I'm gonna finish my spritz, go have dinner, and then go to bed. Anyway, happy feast of St. Teresa. Happy feast to all the Teresas out there, like my mom. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody. Ciao. Auf Wiedersehen.